Welcome back to another in-depth motorcycle review on two-wheel trends, where passion meets precision, and today, we're stepping into a realm that bridges the legacy of the past with the innovation of the future. The bike we're diving deep into is none other than the 2025 Yamaha Rajdoot 350, a motorcycle that brings back echoes of a cult classic while riding into the future with modern engineering and refined style. This isn't just a motorcycle for many. It's a piece of nostalgic art reborn with fuel-injected purpose. The moment you first lay eyes on the 2025 Yamaha Rajdoot 350, it instantly makes a statement. There's something incredibly evocative about its stance, proportions, and the way it blends vintage character with contemporary design finesse. From the front, the retro charm hits you right away. Yamaha has opted for a classic round LED headlamp that pays homage to the original Rajdoot, but with a sharper and more confident glow that screams 2025. The housing is metallic and robust, finished in matte black or chrome depending on the color variant you choose. The headlamp is framed with subtly integrated DRLs that enhance visibility without straying from the bike's vintage aesthetic. Above the headlight, a neat and simple instrument cluster sits enclosed in a brushed metal casing, a fully digital but designed to look like an analog unit, giving riders the best of both worlds. The front fender is made of sturdy metal and hugs the 18-inch front wheel nicely. The telescopic forks are encased in fork gaiters, once again a nod to the Rajdoot's old-school design but with new-age upside-down front suspension for better handling and comfort. The wheel itself comes with multi-spoke alloy options or traditional wire spoke rims, depending on whether you go for the standard or heritage variant. Yamaha has offered two blues tires even with the spoke wheels, a much appreciated move to improve practicality. The braking setup at the front consists of a single large disc with dual piston calipers and ABS as standard, delivering solid bite without overwhelming sensitivity. Perfectly tuned for both city navigation and open road cruising. Swinging to the side profile, this is where the new Rajdoot 350 really flexes its muscles figuratively and literally. The fuel tank design is instantly recognizable. That teardrop-shaped metal tank, now sleeker and slightly larger than the original, carries the iconic Rajdoot moniker in retro-styled script. The tank has been contoured carefully to allow better knee grip and riding posture while maintaining that old-school silhouette. The two-tone paint options, such as navy blue with white stripes, jet black with gold pinstriping, and a deep crimson with matte silver touches, all bring a level of sophistication and visual appeal that's hard to ignore. The side panels are clean, minimal, and tastefully sculpted, housing the air intake and side indicators seamlessly. Yamaha has done an excellent job hiding the wiring and components to maintain that neat, purposeful appearance. The engine casing is matte finished with exposed bolts and fins, continuing the mechanical rugged look of the original Rajdoot. The frame is a modern double-cradle unit that ensures rigidity while absorbing road vibrations efficiently. Footpegs are well positioned, neither too rear set nor too front biased, giving riders a relaxed upright position. The seat is a long single-piece unit with gentle contours for both rider and pillion, wrapped in high-quality textured leather with double stitching that adds to the retro vibe. Looking toward the rear, the 2025 Yamaha Rajdoot 350 maintains its devotion to classic motorcycle lines. The rear fender is slightly extended, painted to match the fuel tank, and holds the tail light, which again is round and retro in appearance but uses LED tech for brighter illumination and longer life. The indicators are bullet-style, chrome-finished, and sit wide on either side, giving it a substantial road presence from behind. The seat flows smoothly into the rear cowl, which is subtly raised and ends with the sturdy grab rail for the pillion. The exhaust is a twin-pipe setup on the heritage variant, complete with chrome mufflers, reminiscent of the RD350's parallel twin layout. For the standard variant, Yamaha offers a single upswept exhaust with a matte black heat shield, maintaining a cleaner, stealthier look for modern tastes. The rear wheel also houses a disc brake with the single-channel ABS unit and gets the same 18-inch treatment as the front, wrapped in a slightly wider tire for added grip. Under the hood, or rather beneath that iconic fuel tank, is where Yamaha has really reimagined what the Rajdoot 350 means for the modern era. Gone is the smoky, oil-burning two-stroke that once screamed down Indian roads. In its place is a smooth, refined, and impressively torquey 349cc air and oil-cooled single-cylinder engine. It's a modern power plant but tuned to feel raw and mechanical, delivering a riding experience that still carries that old soul. The engine churns out 24.5 horsepower at 7,000 rpm and a solid 28 Nm of torque at 5,000 rpm. While it may not sound like a fire-breathing beast on paper, this setup delivers a wave of torque that comes in early and stays consistent through the mid-range. It feels strong off the line and offers a satisfying surge through city traffic and even on winding back roads. Yamaha has used the 5-speed gearbox, and though some might have hoped for 6, the gearing is perfectly spaced to extract the most usable performance across all conditions. Throttle response is crisp thanks to modern fuel injection, and there's a slight bump to the exhaust note that mimics the character of the old-school twin while keeping emissions and noise in check. The bike also features a slipper clutch that makes downshifts smoother, especially when riding spiritedly. Engine refinement is top-notch. Vibrations are minimal, even at higher RPMs, thanks to a well-balanced crank and rubber-mounted engine points. Fuel efficiency is another area where the Rajdoot 350 impresses. Yamaha claims an average of 35 to 38 km per liter, depending on riding style and terrain, making it a very reasonable daily rider or weekend tourer. Out on the road, the 2025 Rajdoot 350 delivers a riding experience that's more than the sum of its parts. It's not just about numbers here, it's about emotion, nostalgia, and connection. From the moment you swing a leg over, there's a certain familiarity in the riding triangle that feels welcoming. The handlebars are wide and slightly pulled back, giving riders that upright cruiser-like feel without compromising control. It feels planted on the road, thanks in part to the longer wheelbase and weight distribution. Yamaha has focused heavily on tuning the suspension for Indian roads, and it shows. Whether you're gliding over speed bumps or tackling rough patches, the bike absorbs undulations with minimal drama. In corners, the Rajdoot 350 holds its line confidently. No, it's not a track machine, but it doesn't wallow or wobble either. The double cradle chassis combined with the new suspension setup delivers a composed ride. Braking performance is linear and progressive, ideal for newer riders and still satisfying for veterans. The ABS is non-intrusive, kicking in only when needed, and it helps instill confidence when braking hard in the rain or on gravel. The bike's weight is around 180 kilograms, making it manageable for daily use while still providing that solid, heavy metal feel that old-school riders appreciate. Maneuverability in traffic is quite decent too, thanks to a generous steering angle and a manageable seat height of 790 mm. When it comes to features, Yamaha has gone for a less is more approach. You won't find fancy ride modes or TFT screens here, and that's intentional. Instead, the focus is on giving you just what you need to enhance the ride without distracting from it. The digital instrument cluster includes a speedometer, trip meter, gear position indicator, fuel gauge, and a neat rev counter, all in a vintage-style display with warm amber backlighting. There's Bluetooth connectivity in the deluxe variant that allows call and message alerts, navigation prompts, and service reminders. USB charging ports, hazard lights, and engine kill switch come standard across the lineup. Pricing is one of the most interesting aspects of the 2025 Rajdoot 350. Yamaha has positioned it as a premium retro offering, but it's still accessible. The standard variant starts at around a superscript 12.05 Lock X showroom, while the heritage variant with dual exhausts and spoke wheels goes up to a superscript 12.25 Lock. For what you get to the design, performance, heritage, and daily usability, it's a compelling package that undercuts some of the more expensive competition while still offering a richer sense of nostalgia and mechanical authenticity. For context, it goes up against the Royal Enfield Hunter 350, Honda CB 350, and the Jawa 42, and while each has its strengths, The Rajdoot 350 feels like a well-balanced middle ground between heritage and refinement. The 2025 Yamaha Rajdoot 350 is more than just a bike, it's a rebirth of a legend. Yamaha has managed to walk the fine line between honoring the legacy of the original and offering a thoroughly modern machine for today's riders. It looks the part, sounds the part, and most importantly, it rides the part. Whether you're someone who remembers the growl of the old Rajdoot or a new age rider looking to own a piece of India's motorcycling history, this bike delivers an experience that's emotional, practical, and endlessly charming. Yamaha didn't just bring back an Amiga, they brought back a feeling, and in today's world of tech-laden motorcycles, that's something truly special. Thanks for riding along with us on Two Wheel Trends. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 2025 Yamaha Rajdoot 350, be sure to like, share, and subscribe for more detailed motorcycle reviews, comparisons, and updates from the world of two wheels. Drop your thoughts below. What do you think about Yamaha reviving the Rajdoot? Would you ride one? Until next time, ride safe, ride free, and we'll catch you on the next throttle twist.